Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Kung nasaan ka man ngayon, greetings here from Manila, Pasig. Today is August 9, August 9, Monday. It's 10:02 p.m. We are actually live from YouTube. We're also live in Facebook and we are also live first time in TikTok. If you're in TikTok, magandang gabi sa'yo. Hello, hello, hello. And stay tuned. Good evening sa mga baguhan, kay Purple, sa TikTok, kay Hey, Mi Alejo, hello, hello, and the Pemerelos, magandang gabi. Our topic for today is about Bitcoin hits 45,000. 45,000 USDT. Ano ang tamang bounce play or retracement play in case ito ay mag-retraced? Magandang gabi sa'yo and welcome to our daily Kryptonite Live. No, if you're actually new to my channel, please click on subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow me in all of my social media handles. I'm available in Twitter. It's Mining Miranda. I'm also available in TikTok as well. Please click follow and like our videos. I'm available in Telegram. We have an official Telegram channel already. Please follow me there. And of course, I also have a Facebook page and YouTube page. And soon enough, we will have our own our Instagram profile very, very soon. So, greetings sa lahat na nakikinig today, sa mga nasa YouTube. Hello, hello. Magandang gabi sa inyo. And of course, magandang gabi din sa mga nasa TikTok, nasa Facebook Live. No? Magandang gabi sa inyo there. And of course, sa ating mga mahal na mga moderators, maraming salamat sa inyo because you keep on helping us. No? You keep on helping us grow our channel and you keep on helping us moderate the community. Sa mga nasa Facebook, kay Godfrey, hello. Kay Yael na nasa Facebook din, thank you. Kay Ray, nasa Facebook. Thank you kay, there's si Brian. Thanks, Brian, for joining. And then, Moto J dyan sa YouTube. So, alright. Okay, noted yan, Moto J, no? Sige, I will look at my emails later on. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Alright, let's quickly now go with some of our reminders today, no? Guys, it's a bull market. It's a bull market, so marami po sa atin ang nafo-FOMO. So, I made this particular material para mag-guide tayo lahat that we should not say yes to FOMO. We should say no to FOMO. I'm recruiting mga no to FOMO brigade. No, I'm actually looking for this community to help me drive the no to fear of missing out. No, let's all make a pledge right now. Sabay-sabay tayo. Basahin natin to. I am a profitable trader. I only trade my bread and butter setup. I don't enter just because I see a profitable social media post. I am patient because I know the market will just be there. Yan, basahin mo yan araw-araw. It's important that you actually know, it's important that you actually know that FOMO is real and we should not be doing we should be doing our due diligence, no? All right, to make sure that we're not doing FOMO. Mahirap po yan, guys, no? Wag tayo mafo-FOMO and it's important that we're not over trading, no? Kapag tapos ng mag-trade, tapos ng magplano, don't enter again. It's a secret sauce for disaster. Do not ever trade paulit-ulit. All right? Okay, let's try to move on with our topic for today. It's gonna be what are the natural retracement areas, no? Before we actually go there, let's quickly review our prices for today, no? Bitcoin is currently sitting at 45,481. Let me just palakihin ko lang yung screen natin. Sandali. Alright, Bitcoin is currently at 45,000. Napaka-bullish. No? It already broke the 45,000 mark. Nag-bounce po ito kanina. 45,481. Currently positive 1.95 on a 24 and 14.39 on a 7 days. No? Ethereum currently is at 3126.24, currently at 74.74% or 0.7% on a 24 and 18.78 on a 7. Tether is currently at 62.4 billion. Tumaas ng konti ang kanyang circulating supply. Binance Coin currently at bullish as well, no, at 0.9% on a 24 and 6.29% on a 7 days. It's currently at $355. Cardano very bullish as well at 10.54 on a 7 days and 15.15% no on a 24, and of course it's $1.47 a piece. All right, XRP is currently at 82 cents a piece, sitting at 2.12% on a 24, 9.33 on a 7 days. It's still also bullish. Dogecoin, the only one na nasa top 10 na medyo negative ang 24 hours, currently at 25 cents a piece and currently at negative 1.48 on a 24 and 24.05 on a 7 days. Grabe, napaka bullish ng 7 days niya. Rank number 8 USDC coin na malapit na pong meron pong partnership sa Circle. Meron silang backdoor listing sa Circle to be a publicly traded company, currently at 27.77 billion circulating supply. Tumataas lalo yan. Number 9, Polkadot, currently at $20.66 a piece and 7 tenths of a percent. And on a 24 and 11.78, both positive on a 7 days, no? And last but not the least, Uniswap, currently at $28.13 a piece at 1.45% on a 24 hours and 25.01 on a 7 days. Very bullish ang ating top 10 today. And of course, from a market recap perspective, the global market capitalization kahapon po ay 1.75 trillion. Ngayon po ay 1.83 trillion US dollars tether, no? So it's actually an increase of a 0.6% versus yesterday. The total crypto market volume over the last 24 hours is a whopping 108 billion. Ooh, grabe. Although it's a decrease from yesterday, no? So the total volume of DeFi, napakalaki na rin ng DeFi, guys, umaabot na ng almost 100 billion. Grabe. The total volume today is at 10.62 billion, 9.83% of the total crypto market 24 hours volume. Mababa po ang, ang Bitcoin dominance is currently at 46.49 and Bitcoin price is currently at 46.016. Alright? Ang ating GUI medyo tumaas ng konti at 42 kahapon, nasa 36 yan. It's still high, no? But guys, you need to remember, GUI, nagsimula tayo ng EIP 1550, EIP, the last one, the London Fort, no? Umabot po ng 190 yung GUI, no? Ang sabi ko nga sa inyo, wait kayo lang kasi magno-normalize and hindi pwedeng mag-maintain ng sobrang taas na gas fee. Otherwise, Ethereum will crash, no? The price will go down. No? Obviously, when we implemented the London Fork, medyo mataas ang gas fee because unang-una, sabi ko nga sa inyo na nakaraan ko mga live, kapag ang EIP London is na-implement, yung unang sabak na mga transaction, matataas ang price niyan. Kasi first time they're scratching the surface of the storage, no? As to where the transactions will be ledgered, no? However, pag tumatagal ang panahon, no, liliit na po ang gas fee after, no? So at the end of the day, let's just wait this to normalize, no? For the most part, and I think it will normalize very soon and liliit din po ang gas fee. But of course, no, antayin din po ninyo by December no magkakaroon ng freeze. Freeze is gonna be the sign of us moving to proof of stake coming from proof of work ang Ethereum, no? So yung mga crypto miners, by the way, sa mga crypto miners, update ko lang kayo na sa ethermine.org, nag-update na po sila na they are going to have some changes on the way that they actually pay their miners, no? Look at the ethermine.org. Sinend ko to mga 2 days ago sa mga moderators. They have changed the way that they actually are incentivizing, no, their miners, no. Basically kasi yung EIP na na London Fork ang mangyayari nga diyan, 'di ba, no? There's gonna be some part of the gas fee na mababurn, no? Part of the latest upgrade, and there's a way for the consumer or yung mga yung mga nagka-transact through the smart contract, there's a way for them to give a tip doon sa miners, no? So medyo mataas ang mining fee over the past couple of days, mataas, pero I'm expecting that by end of the year magno-normalize. In fact, mag-zero out yan come the proof of work for Ethereum. All right? So, let's try to quickly go in our Twitter page. Marami po tayong ginawang update kanina. Thank you for all that are following me. Let me just try to maximize that today. Just give me a second. All right? Let's try to go on our profile. All right, sa ating mga news for today, let's try to look. All right, the no to FOMO. Another reminder, 2 hours ago, if you've actually watched, no, naglagay tayo ng reminder sa Twitter dito. If you actually could watch my TA, nag-technical analysis tayo 4 days ago, sabi natin, Bitcoin is actually going to be hitting its bullish cross, no? And nag-bullish cross na po tayo, and during this time, 39 po ang price ng Bitcoin, and currently it's at 45 already. So I'm pleased to know that there is some accuracy in our TA, no? Tapos guys, sali tayo dito, no? We are ranked number 2, and thank you to Bingbon. Pinadalahan po nila tayo ng announcement and update na may kasali tayo automatically sa kanilang promotion. Yung promotion po ni Bingbon, nakalagay po dito, if you actually join, and if we join as a community, yung inviter, we have a chance to win 1 Bitcoin as a prize pool. No? Ang pangako ko po sa inyong lahat, pag nanalo po tayo, everything na makukuha po natin mga panalunan will be given to this community. I promise to give to you, if we win the 1 Bitcoin, I will give the entire prize to the community to help all of us. No? So, if you have no accounts yet, I would like you to sign up in our partner.bingbon.com//MirandaMiner para dumami pa po ang ating sign-ups using my link. The price is 1 Bitcoin. Grabe, no? In addition, the invited users can receive a $10 bonus in addition to the $100 Tether new user bonus. The marketing team of Bingbon have shared to me po, the marketing team of Bingbon shared to me that currently we are actually ranked number 2 sa all English market, no? My user ID is 6788446, and we are currently ranked number 2, and we are currently at 210 out of 210 invitees. So guys, let's show our force. Let's show the mighty force of the global Miranda Miner group. Let's show that, and I'm confident that we should be able to be the rank number 1 para manalo tayo ng 1 Bitcoin, at tayo po I can distribute to all of you. You know, we will think about how can we distribute this, but that's my promise to this community. Let's all claim this, and let's all work together para marami po ba mag-sign up using our link. Alright? Reminder po yan, ano? And of course, salamat sa mga nagpapadala ng mga testimonies, no? Sabi po dito ng isang testimony na pinost ko kanina, Coach, una sa lahat, thank you for sa gabi ng live ninyo ng August 7. Anong meron na wala ka sa iba? Anong meron ka na wala sa iba? Bakit napakagaling mo mag-explain at mag-execute ng technical analysis? Sobrang galing para sa akin. Simula nung nakilala kita, hindi na kita hininto ang panoorin sa YouTube. The best ka for me, yung mga trades ko sa futures. Yes, minsan talo pero marami ang panalo. At nabubuhay ulit ang loob ko pag natatalo ako kasi nakapanood ko ang mga show mo everyday. Pero sana wala nang talo soon. Napakalaking inspirasyon mo para sa akin, Coach. Maraming salamat sa iyo. More power. Sa masusunod na araw, magawi ka ng Angeles, Pampanga. Ililibre kita ng isang sikat na kainan dito. Oy, thank you. Thank you. Parang pakiramdam ko sisig yan eh. Lagyan natin ng beer at saka sisig na ko. Napakasarap niya, no? Maraming salamat sa napakagandang testimony, sa iyong words of encouragement, at napakasarap pakinggan po na kayo po ay nakaka-appreciate ng ating TA, at we will promise that we will continue to be better and reminding this community para at least, we could actually change the community one trader at a time. So maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Okay? Of course, ang ating social media handle, ito po ang aking official social media Linktree. Andito po lahat. I have my YouTube channel, I have my fan page, I have all of the forms. The MirandaMiner Elite University form is here. Andito po yan lahat. Ang MirandaMiner FB group, Profitable System, the FB group, the Discord group, the TikTok page, the Twitter handle, the official Telegram profile, andito po lahat. Pati po yung calculator, personality test, at kung ano na pa. So just look at this link, no? And everything is actually here already. All right? So why don't we go now to our TA? Papalo na yata ng 46,000 si Bitcoin. Napaka-bullish. Nako. All right, sige. So are you guys ready? Let me just check, no? Batiin ko lang yung mga nasa TikTok. Thank you. Good evening sa mga nasa TikTok today. Thank you. Good evening daw. Medyo malabo yung TikTok natin. Let me try to do it this way. Yan. Para medyo malinaw yan. I think mas malinaw yung ganito. Medyo tabingi lang yung ulo nyo, no? Esensya na kayo ha. Good evening kay Roller Blady. Hello, hello. Yan. We're gonna be doing our technical charting for today. All right? So tune in lang kayo. Good evening din sa mga nasa YouTube and Facebook. Thank you kay Nida for really being very generous. No? Napakasipag ni Nida. Grabe. Hindi po natutulog yan. Alright. Ayan, uy, Sweet, kamusta ka na? Ayan, si Sweet nandito dito. Alright, 46K na daw. Ayan na, pumalo na ng 46K, guys. Nako. Alright, wag po mafo-FOMO, ha? Wag mafo-FOMO. Make sure you plan your trades. Alright, let's start our trade for today. Okay, of course, we open our charts. Let's go now first to the one-day chart, no? Let's go to the one-day chart. Let me just try to adjust my camera. Yan. Okay, yan. Alright. Salamat sa mga nasa TikTok, no? Alright. Let's try to adjust our charting for today. Let's go now to Bitcoin daily chart, no? Of course, it's actually a bullish already. Bullish na po yan. At ito po ay above, no? It's actually above BB50 already, which tells us it's actually really bullish, no? It's actually really bullish. So obviously, let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to our fibs, our extensions real quick. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's try to line down our 618 and 0.618. And then, ito na ang pinakahihintay ng lahat, ang ating retracements. No? Ang ating retracements. All right, let's do that. And then one more. Let's try to make sure. All right, our next retracement is at 41,505. Lumagpas na siya dyan, no? Lumagpas na siya sa 41,000 na yan. Alright, you will notice that ito po yung correction area ng BTC at around 41, you know? Of course, ito rin is the correction area of this particular retracement, correction. And meron din siya tinatawag dito na support area, no? Sa 30,000 area. So, alright, one of the many things that we are actually seeing here, obviously, lumagpas na ng 0.618, naturalise, ito ay pwedeng tumaas pa. And true enough, no, sobrang laki na ng tinaas, almost 46,009.55. Nababa tayo ng 4 hours, sandali. Let's go down to the 4 hours. There you go. Alright, nagkaroon nga, ulitin natin, nagkaroon po ng correction dito, and nagkaroon po ng potentially going above, no? Guys, gusto ko ikumpara ito sa tinatawag nating Wyckoff, no? I'd like to compare this to Wyckoff. So if you guys could just quickly try to look at this, compare po natin. Okay, I was looking at it kanina. Okay. So when you try to see this, you will notice that meron siyang similarity, no? So of course ito yung end ng previous cycle. So it's actually going down. Tapos na-hit niya dito yung previous resistance, no? And here, it actually went down, you know? Sinalo din dito. And of course, it went down again, sinalo ulit dito, nagkaroon ng isang lower low na formation, no? Nagkaroon ng lower low dyan. Tapos, after the lower low, tumaas na po siya. No? Based on this trend. And here, it's actually going up as well. So, it looks like we are really on the phase D. We are really on the phase D. And most likely, this can go even up higher. No? This can go even up higher. The only thing that na pwedeng bumago dito, of course, lagyan natin ng volume. No? The only thing that can change this is kung merong napakalaking negative news na papasok. For example, mag-ban ang US ng crypto all of a sudden. No? Imagine ninyo guys, naalala nyo ba nung mga last week of July, lahat ng tao, sobrang lahat ng news, puro FUD, puro FUD, no? Puro fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Diba? But after that, no, nagsipasukan lahat ng whale. Tingnan mo nangyari, nagsitaas. Imaginein mo, and did you guys even remember 'di ba? Michael Saylor kept on buying crypto, kept on buying Bitcoin, no? And during the debate ni Jack Dorsey and ni Elon Musk, do you guys remember that, no? During that debate, no, Elon said that no, we did not dump any Bitcoin. We had Bitcoin ever since, and guys, they are actually helping the financial statements of MicroStrategy, which is the company, a publicly traded company, MicroStrategy owned and headed by Michael Saylor, no? They actually bought a lot, 1.5 billion bitcoins almost. Napakalaking part ng balance sheet nila. And they bought it around 30,000 USDT. You would imagine yung 1 billion niya na ininvest niya sa 29, 30 USDT. If you invested $1 billion, your money already have grown almost, no? Almost 30%. So you have already earned almost 300 million US dollars just because you held on that money. You held on that money and you trusted the ability of Bitcoin to go even higher. Sabi nga ng sikat na stock market trader si Jesse Livermore. Hanapin mo yan, sulat mo yan, no? Hanapin mo sa Google yan. Sabi ni Jesse Livermore, I earned money not because of trading, but I earned money because of waiting. No? He earned money because of waiting, not because he is trading. Iba yung risk appetite ni Jesse Livermore. He wants to be able to earn money. He wants to be able to earn money by what? By waiting, no? By investing and waiting. And imagine mo if you left your money there and you bought, remember yung isa sa mga headlines natin, during the time na nagkaroon ng 29,000, 30,000 US dollar Tether, pikit matang nagkaroon ng headline, MicroStrategy bought almost 500,000. When was that? When did they buy? Remember the grayscale unlocking ng July 16? Nung merong news na yan, nung July 16, nagkaroon ng news on the grayscale unlocking, July 16, July 21, that is also the same time that MicroStrategy bought almost half a billion dollars of Bitcoin. So if they bought, compute natin, if they bought half a billion during that time and the price around July, around the price during that time was around, let me just try to look at the chart, no? During that time, the price was around what? The price of July 21 was around 29,725, ladies and gentlemen. At dyan siya bumili, almost $500 million. Imagine mo guys, no? Almost, lumaki na yan ng almost $1 billion na. Halos, nako. Imagine mo 30%, it's probably around $150 million. $150 million, you earned that. You earned $150 million. You earned that in a matter of 3 weeks. In a matter of 3 weeks. So guys, if you look into the trend from a price range perspective, galing sa baba hanggang sa pinakataas, that is already a whopping 58% growth. So kung meron kang 500 million na ininvest 3 weeks ago, that is already almost how much? Right? That's already almost earning you $250 million just because you know and you invested on the right time. Invest when everyone is fearful, no? Buy when everyone is fearful. Be fearful when everyone is greedy. So I think that's a very good strategy sa isang bilyonaryo. Well, Michael Saylor is not a billionaire yet, but his company is billions worth, no? So I think from a trend perspective, napakalaki ng kinita ng pera niya. And I'm sure some of you guys, no? Some of you na mga nag-hodl, guys, if you remember, ako naman ang strategy ko kasi I'm not selling Bitcoin. I'm not selling Bitcoin in the spot market. I do trade Bitcoin in futures. But if you remember, we keep on buying Bitcoin. Nag-hoard tayo ng Bitcoin way back 29K. Way back 33K, no? And we add another tranche. We added another tranche when it was 38K. Nung nagkaroon ng bounce dito. No, we added more Bitcoin during this bounce. And you would imagine if I added more, how much is my spot wallet capital now, guys. No? And I actually added Ethereum as well, and it was when it was actually down at 2300. No, I added more Ethereum. It was actually down at 2300. So the power of hodling, guys, the power of hodling. No? All right. Anyways, again, I think there's a good may magandang pagkakatulad, no? And everyone is actually waiting for this to even go further higher. But let's us try to do some TA based on this. Alright, sabi natin, mga nakaraang araw, gagawa tayo ng, let's go to the 1 day again. Sabi ko ng mga nakaraang araw, we need to be able to do our EMA indicators. Let's put dalawang EMA, no? Dalawang EMA. Tapos let's actually try to put 50 and let's try to do 200. Alright? So, we are going to be already on using the EMA 50 and EMA 200, no? It's going to give us a bullish cross, no? The other users, the other people are actually also using SMAs, no? SMAs or simple moving average. Okay, or the other traders are using moving average, no? Dalawang moving average. Let's try to change that first to 200. 200. Okay, teka lang. And try to do a MA50. We're going to look at it on different angles, no? So on MA50 and MA200 on a daily time frame is still not on a bullish cross. No, obviously EMA is closer. EMA is closer because sabi ko nga sa inyo, it's exponential. Sa mga estudyante ko, exponential moving average, mas hinahag niya yung price, no? Mas hinahag niya yung price. All right? So, let's try to look for indicators using EMA again. All right, it's already nearing almost the bullish cross already. But if we change this to a regular candle, almost the same, guys. Almost the same. It's going to cross already, no? On a day time frame. On a day time frame. But if we change that into 4 hours, ito po ay nag-cross na way back last week. Ito ay nag-bullish cross na. No? The EMA 50 already crossed the EMA 200. Ano nangyayari pag nagkakaroon ng crossing of the younger to the older EMA? Right? To the younger and the older EMA, there is a bullishness in the coin. Diba? But let us try to go back, no? Let's try to go back into our Heikin-Ashi candle na paborito ni Coach. Alam niyo naman, Heikin-Ashi lang tayo. No? Yan kakasabi ko lang, no? Ma-plan your trades. Kasi kung pumalo kanina ng 46K, in a matter of minutes, bumaba na halos ng 45,690. No? Ang lakas ng volatility ng Bitcoin, grabe. Guys, pag ganitong bullish ang market, you need to be able to widen your risk appetite, no? Iba ang strategy ng bullish market sa bear market, no? Iba ang strategy ng bullish market sa bear market. Make sure alam niyo yan, ha? Make sure alam niyo yan kasi kapag bullish ang market, there's a lot of volatility, but there is a potential for the coin to go even higher. There's a potential for the coin to go even higher. So, wag kang gaanong matatakot to wait up until your money, your coin will rebound. No? Tulad nitong napakahabang rebound na to, nakita niyo itong rebound na to, you know, from 42 down to 37, maraming natakot dyan. Ang daming natakot dyan. No? Hindi nila alam that's actually that's a bounce area. That is a bounce area. So let's go back to our 4 hours using the Fibonacci candle. Ito ay nag-cross na way back July 26. No? So going back to the 1 day, no? Guys, ito bullish cross na, no? On a 4-hour time frame. So pwede ka na mag-day trade and position trade, no? Pag ito po ay nag-bullish cross, which is going to happen very, very, very soon. Pag ito nag-bullish cross, this can potentially go even to the 51K level. No, ang magiging next resistance nito around 51K, no? When we did our retracement, no, nung gumawa tayo ng extensions, let's try to do an extension again dito. 1, 2, and 3. Yung next 618 is at 48,000. The next 618 is actually on the $48,000 level. No? So pag ito bumasag na ng kapag ito, tandaan niyo to sulat niyo to. Kapag ito po ay nag-bullish cross na, kailangan niyang basagin si 48,449. Pag ito nabasag niya, pag nabasag niya si 48,449, okay, this can further even go higher. Tatandaan mo yun if it actually breaks out, no, kailangan mo ng confirmatory candle dyan, dapat hindi prison break lang. Dapat hindi prison candle. Pag ito bumasag ng 48,445, this has the potential to go even higher. This can go even higher, no? So you need to be able to plan your trades. Need to be able to plan your trades. Because at the end of the day, ang pwedeng mangyari dito is that, you know, it's actually a breakout na, no? Breakout na yun. We're just waiting for I'm just waiting for an EMA 50, EMA 200. Pero to be honest with you, pag ginamit mo si EMA 50 and EMA 150, cross na yan. No, nag-cross na yan. Alright, so ayan ang ating key resistance area, 0.618 at the 48,449. Congratulations sa iyo kapag ikaw ay nakapasok at nag-hodl hanggang ngayon sa Bitcoin. Altcoins, you need to trade that. Right? Ano pa yung sinabi ko ng mga nakarang araw? You know, hodl your SLP. Hodl your SLP. Ano man nangyari sa SLP ngayon? Almost 9.9% growth. No? Kung natakot ka nung bumagsak ng 0.17 yan, edi unfortunate, no? Pero sabi ko, hodl your SLP. I trust SLP. No? Meron silang bagong update ngayon that will try to improve the price of SLP. Meron na silang tinatawag na limitation, no? Alam ko medyo malungkot yung mga scholar ngayon. May tinatawag na silang limitation on how much SLP you could only earn, no? But for me, that is going to pull up the price. Kasi you're trying to limit, no? You're trying now to limit. Kasi marami ng players na pwedeng marami nang pwede silang gawing economies of scale. Ibig sabihin, pag ako, in my perspective lang naman, no? Kapag if you're limiting the amount of SLPs you're giving, meaning you're trying to protect the price. No, you're trying to limit the supply of your SLPs. And whenever you limit the supply of SLPs, the price could just go even higher. That is actually my perspective on the law of demand and supply. If you're trying to curtail the supply, kung nililitan mo yung supply ng SLPs, malamang sa malamang, no? The price can go even higher. And that even happens with Ethereum, guys. Nung nagkaroon ng EIP 1559, natatandaan ninyo. Nung nagkaroon ng EIP London Fork, London Fork, ang presyo ng Ethereum magkano? 2,300, 2,500. Nung nagkaroon na sila ng deflationary, if they're now burning their Ethereums, look at what have happened to the price. Pumalo ng almost 5,000 USDT yung price pataas. So that is a whopping, how much? 50 of the 7, almost 17%. Almost 17% yan. Na tinaas ng price from 2,500 to almost 3,100. No? So imagine mo kung nagstay ka dahil naniwala ka dun sa London Fort, saan dahil mo ng pera. Ako guys, to be honest with you, yung earnings ng aking spot wallet, it's because of course we have our system. Sabi, pinakita ko sa inyo ng mga past few days, no? Without the deposits that I'm getting sa Binance, without all of that, I still earned almost 100 plus thousand, you know, in my spot wallet. Because what? Because I was buying at the 29K, I was buying at the 33K ng BTC, and look at what have happened to the price right now, no? So dapat ang strategy ninyo dyan, hodl ka lang ng BTC, i-trade mo yung altcoins mo. Yun ang laruin mo, yun ang i-trade mo, pero just hodl your BTCs. Don't touch that. Don't touch the BTC. If you want to trade BTC, go to your leverages. Only trade leverage only if you know leverage trading, but don't trade futures if you don't know. And by the way, if you scored lower than 33 sa questionnaire ni coach, tingnan mo yan, no? So if you scored lower than 33, wag ka mag-futures trading. It's not for you. Hindi po para sa lahat ng leverage trading. It's not for all. It's not for all. Okay? So, that is for Bitcoin, and of course, SLP is up at 10.65%, no? And then of course, Axie naman, pumalo ang Axie ng almost $47 kahapon. If I'm not, yeah, kahapon yun, no? And of course, nag-rebound dyan, bumagsak ng 42, pero hinold ng 42 level, 42,000 level yung price, yung support, no? So, the potential of this is potentially go back again to the 47, pero kailangan niyang i-breach yung kanyang maraming resistance areas. So, the only reason why I'm discussing BTC today, kasi kailangan nyo malaman yung kanyang potential breakout area. Sa ganito kasing itsura, guys, sa ganyang itsura, no? Hindi mo na pwedeng hanapin sa kaliwa yung kanyang resistance. Marami na magiging resistance dyan. Of course, it is a falling knives formation. So, ang ginagawa dito, kailangan hanapin mo na yung kanyang 618 retracement level. Napaka-powerful ng 618, guys. Napaka-powerful niyan. Another one na itong area na to, kailangan niyo itong basagin si 786. Oh. Kailangan niyang basagin yan kasi meron siya ditong, may tinatawag ka ditong bounce area on the previous support. Yan, no? That is your 0.786. Kailangan niya rin basagin to. This one can potentially retrace kung hindi niya mababasag si 786, 45,000. Pag hindi niya mabasag yan, pag nabasag niya to, ang next niya na is 618, the 48,449. Pag nabasag niya si 45,400 and it stays here, natandaan mo yan, ha? Sabi ko, it should stay above. It should stay above, you know, your 3 days close. Dapat 3 araw siya nagko-close above the 45 before mo sabihing breakout yan, no? Magko-confirmatory candle yan above 45 basta 3 days on a daily candle. Strong support na yan. Pwede nang umarangkada pataas yan, no? So, and you need to remember that meron din, of course, meron ding laro ang volume, no? Meron ding laro ang volume. The volume can also help dictate. Pag merong sumabog na volume, sobrang laking volume na pumasok, that can potentially pump up the price. It can potentially pump up the price. Now, Coach, is it okay to be contrarian? Is it okay to be a contrarian at this point? That's okay. Be a contrarian. That's fine. Contrarian meaning you're trying to predict that the market can go even downwards. You're trying to predict that the market can even go downwards. You need to remember, ang dami po nasusunog na nag-short. Nung pumalo si Axie ng 48 almost or 47, ang dami pong nasunog na nagle-leverage ng Axie, no? So you need to be very careful, ha. You need, pag bullish ang market, mas alanganin ang mga nag-short. Mas alanganin ang mga nag-short. So you need to be very, very careful. Baliktad, no? Baliktad. Kapag bearish ang market, ingat sa mga nagbabuy long. Pag bullish na ang market, you need to be careful on shorting. Pwede ka mag-short on an intraday, no? You can short on an intraday, but be very careful. You need to look for those pullbacks, no? May strategy tayo dyan, how to find a pullback, no? How to find a pullback. There's a strategy for that. Okay? All right. So, let me try. Medyo naghahang yung screen ni Coach, no? Antay lang natin mag-refresh to. But so far, so good. So far, so good, no? We need to be, again, guys, ingat tayo, don't overtrade. Mapapagod din ang bullish na to. It can actually get tired, no? Mapapagod din yan. So don't leave big money, no, in your open positions, no. Don't leave big money if you're not able to calculate your risk, no. But leave money pag bullish ang market, mas aggressive ka dapat, but make sure na yung iyong computation is accurate. Dapat hindi ka agad magbibigay ng pasok ng walang plano, no. Totoo naman na maraming nananalo kapag bull ang market, a lot of people are winning, no. But you cannot always be sure. You always need to plan your trades. You always need to plan your trades, guys, no. Huwag kayong magpapakasigurado, no. It's your money, and I want to make sure I remind you of that, no. It is your money. You need to make sure that you are reminded of that. Okay. Of course, if you go down the smaller time frame, you could actually do some patterns again, o maraming patterns on a lower time frame. Sa mga marurunong na dyan, good job if you have actually seen the bounce, no. But for those that are actually not new, make sure na nakikita mo yung mga patterns, no. Yung mga new, make sure that you're actually looking for the patterns, no. Look for the patterns that can help you potentially try to trade on the bounce. No. All right. So, okay, sundin mo yun. Yung sinabi natin 48,000 on a potential breakout area. Kailangan rin niya magstay above 45,400 over the next 3 days para we can already, it can create a very strong support level, no? And of course, gamit tayo ng MACD at this point, confirmatory indicators. Alright, MACD is still bullish. It's still bullish, although yung kanyang buying pressure is already weakening on a 1 hour time frame. Let's try to look for the RSIs. By the way, greetings sa mga nasa TikTok. Thank you for joining. I hope you're able to learn. All right. Mamaya babasahin ko yung mga tanong nyo sa TikTok, ha. All right, sige. RSI, it's a 64. Oh, nagparabolic na pala to kanina, the past few days, no. Let's see. Okay, meron tong potential bearish divergence, no, pero let's see, tingin ko nagno-normalize yung price, nagko-correct na yung RSI niya, no? Nagko-correct yung RSI. I think it's important mag-normalize siya, no? Para ma-correct yung RSI, para mag-balance out, hindi magmukhang divergence yung mangyayari. I think kailangan niyang gawin yun from a price perspective, hindi siya bumulusok agad, no? Pag bumulusok pa to ng above 45, 46, and your MACD and RSI continues to go downwards, expect a downward trend, no? That is forming a left-hand divergence. Alam niyo yan, guys, if you're my student, no? What's a left-hand divergence? All right? Basahin ko lang yung mga questions sa TikTok. Hello sa inyo dyan. Sa mga nasa TikTok, question ni G091, wait nyo daw yung pullback. Ayan, okay. Sinagot na pala. Hi Coach, TikTok na din pala ikaw. Oo nga, hello na sa mga nasa TikTok dyan. Salamat. So Coach, sa tingin nyo po ba pwede na kaming bumili ng BTC as of the moment? Can you buy BTC if you're a long-term? Yes. But of course, guys, no, I'm not your advisor, ha. Make sure you trade at your own risk, ha. Make sure that you know that what you're entering, no. Do not just enter just because I said so. Of course, I'm still not your financial advisor, and make sure that you actually are able to all assess your risk. Kasi iba yung risk appetite ko. For example, noong July 29, for example, noong July 21, bumili na ako ng 29K at 33K. Bumaba ng 32K. Okay lang ako dun. Kasi alam ko, aakyat siya ng 45, ng 40. Umakyat na, hindi kumita na ako. Pero kung ikaw, ang risk appetite mo, pag sinabi kong aakyat na, pumasok ka na dyan, pero yung risk appetite mo pala, takot ka nang bumaba, takot ka sa mga bounce. You're actually Scared sa mga retracements. Ayaw mong bumababa yung pera mo, natatakot ka. No? One day pa lang, aligaga ka na kasi the price went down to almost 32 tapos pumalo ng 35. When I said, okay, bullish na ng 36, bumaba ng 34, natakot ka, nag-cut loss ka. When I said bullish na ng 37, magbabounce sa 37 dito, magbabounce dito, natakot ka sa mga small. Tingnan mo to guys ah. I want you guys to see all of this, no. Kasi ito yung nami-miss ng mga traders eh. Ito yung mga nami-miss if you really don't zoom out eh, no? If you really don't zoom out, sabi nga sa live ko nung mga nakaraan, if you don't zoom out, ito yung nami-miss ninyo. Natakot dito, natakot dyan, okay? Natakot dito, okay? Totoo na pwede ka naman, you really can say na pwede ka talaga matakot dyan eh. But if you sell on this at 37,000, no? And you miss the jump from 37,000, no, to 46,000, that's what you missed. No? Or it jumped from the old resistance from 42, it jumped to 46. So na-miss mo yung 8.83%. So meron talaga siyang tinatawag na mga bounce off points and you can know that if you know the 618s. May nagtanong kanina sa Facebook, Coach, bakit si Halmachi it's not working on this area? Tama naman yung ginawa ko. My answer to that is make sure you know where your feast is, you know where your fib is. Because if your fib is actually on a pullback, if it's below 618s or it's in a pullback, then even if you do Halmachi, it would not always give you a high winning rate. You need to know where to scalp. You need to know where to scalp. You need to follow the feast method. No? So that is the problem. Kapag sinabi kong, okay, you enter today at nag-retrace, natakot ka, okay, that's your risk appetite. Pero pag sinabi kong it can go even higher, that is my risk assessment. I am okay to enter because I know from 30,000, lilipad dyan ng 35, ng 37, ng 39, ng 42, now 46. No? The problem is, majority, I'm talking about Bitcoin, I'm not talking about other altcoins. The problem is, we invest, no, and when we see our port red, we just without planning, we just let it go. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you don't do cut loss. What I'm saying is on the bull market, you need to widen. You need to widen your risk range. Yung range mo on where to cut loss should be wider kasi naka-bull yung market. Natural magko-correction yan because it needs to normalize the price. Hindi pwedeng hindi pwede si RSI nasa above lagi ng 72. Hindi pwede 'yun. Kailangan niyang bumaba. It needs to go down. So when it goes down, it's actually trying to normalize the price, the momentum para umangat siya ulit. Hindi pwedeng ang basa ni RSI overprice yung coin. Hindi pwedeng ganun. Kailangan niya mag-retrace konting pababa so the RSI can normalize the momentum indicator and it does not read an overprice. It doesn't give you an overprice reading, no? It doesn't give you an overprice reading. So kailangan niyo bumaba ng konti. And normal 'yun. It's normal. It's perfectly normal for the price to go down, no? Tulad niyan, no? Nagpa-parabolic na eh. It's actually on a parabolic reading already at 72 and 74. So normally, what will the market do is that the sellers will try to sell and take profit kasi ang taas na ng tinaas niya. They will actually try to yung mga nakabili sa baba, nakabili dito on this retracement, they will sell on this breakout. They will try to sell here because ang trabaho ng mga resistance, ang dami nagbabantay na sellers diyan. That's the place where they are actually selling their position. That is the definition of resistance. Resistance is an area where there are many sellers that are selling their positions. That's why may kinatawag tayong correction kasi sellers are winning on the resistance area. Support naman, buyers are winning. No, so it's perfectly normal for the coin to retrace. So if I say yes, you can enter Of course, dalawang sagot ko. Trade at your own risk. Number two, make sure that when I say yes, when I say yes, yung risk appetite mo. Pag nag-retrace yan, it will retrace 12.18%. Matatakot ka ba? Nasa sa'yo yan. Will you get scared? Nasa sa'yo yan. It's your risk appetite eh. But sa mga hindi natakot because they know that there is bullishness in the coin, they know what's happening, they have the research, etc. Eventually, they held and they earned 8.83% more. Okay? Ang haba ng sagot ko ah. Alright. Paki-explain daw yung ginawa kong fib retracements sa BTs. Ano pong explain? Kasi nagawa ko na siya. Pag ako po kasi, di ko po sure kung saan tamang place ko ilalagay. Okay. So meron tayong video dyan ha on how to plot your Fibonacci's. Panoorin po ninyo yon. The Fibonacci 2.0, that's the name of the video. Andun po lahat from end. It's actually, I think, a 15-minute video no, on how to use your feast correctly. Alright, here in TikTok, okay na po, Coach. Thank you. Thank you din. Thank you din. Alright. Any other questions here? Coach, what can you say about hash ribbon indicator? No comment ako dyan. I will give you more comments when I add more indicators in my curriculum. Thank you sa question though, Nantoy. Oy, kamusta ka na, Nantoy? Yan, ano natin yan. Thank you sa comment mo. Coach, how about SLP? Hindi ba unlimited? Ano? May nag-comment sandali. Hindi ba unlimited yung supply ng SLP? Well, sabi ko nga no, what I'm trying to say is, if they're now trying to minimize or control the distribution of SLPs, before, pwede kang kumita yata ng 200 SLPs or 150 in a day. Ngayon, they're limiting it down. For me kasi, every time you're trying to limit, mas lumalaki yung appetite, no? Mas lumalaki yung appetite ng mga tao. No, every time you're trying to limit the supply of something, mas lumalaki yung demand, so mas lumalaki yung price. No, that is my logic in economics. Every time you're trying to limit the supply of a particular asset, the demand remains the same. So what it does to the price, it actually goes even higher. All right? Alright, pasensya na sa mga nasa YouTube. Wait lang, unahin ko lang to sa mga nasa TikTok ha. Teka lang. Thank you kay Aport Place. Thank you. Iromi ba to? Iromi. Every time that they burn, yes, it could influence the price to go even higher. Thank you din. Thank you sa tanong mo. Latni, thank you. Shout out coach kay G091. Shout out. Erin Lois 15. Okay po, thank you. Hello sa mga nasa TikTok ha. Alright. So sa mga nasa YouTube naman, wait lang. Alright. Ano po ba yung coverage ng beginner sa intermediate? The beginner class has the feast method. Ano ibig sabihin ng behaviors? Ano yung beginner behaviors? Ano yung mga yon? Tapos, I'm going to teach you the two MirandaMiner beginner setup. No? How to trade the bounce and how to trade the transition play. Pag intermediate, I'm going to teach the patterns. No? The patterns, the market phases. Importante yan sa mga intermediate kasi alam nyo na yung RSI, alam nyo na si MACD, alam nyo na lahat yung mga yan. But if you don't know the market phases, if you don't know the fractals, in other words, no, if you don't know that, you cannot maximize. You cannot maximize the profitability. No? You cannot maximize the profitability simply because you can't trade the bounce. You cannot anticipate the bounce. You can't anticipate the bounce. So if you actually look into, let's say for example ito, I will show this to you. This is actually a trade setup. Hindi ko na ito na-update ngayon. But you will notice here, no? Let me try to maximize this. Ayan. May tinatawag tayong anatomy. Ayan, no? If you know the patterns of your trade, no? Using your Fibonacci's, madali pong kumita, no? Mas madaling kumita if you know your patterns. If you know your patterns, actually nauulit na naman yung patterns na yan, no? Look. No? Nauulit yung patterns na yan. Right? Nauulit at nauulit siya. So there is a market cycle or a pattern on a lower time frame na kailangan mong malaman, which I teach on the in the intermediate, no? In the intermediate class. All right. Saan maganda mag-trade? 1 minute or 1 hour? Sagutin ko yan, no? You need to trade. Okay, if you are a scalper, kailangan mo muna tanong sa sarili mo, am I a scalper? If you are a scalper, ibig sabihin, scalping meaning you are actually earning within minutes, no? So that's the only time you will use a 1 minute, a 3 minutes, and a 5 minutes time frame. If you are a day trader, meaning you are okay to wait for within the day for you to take your profit, you need to use 15 minutes and 1 hour and 30 minutes and above. So the question really is, what is more comfortable? The answer is, I will answer your question with a question. Ano ba ang iyong risk appetite mo? At ano ba ang iyong longevity? Ano yung gusto mong profit target? Do you want to take profit within the day or do you want to take profit within the minutes? And that's the time you can decide ano ba yung strategy mo. Do you want to do a scalping? Do you want you want it to do what's this? Do you want to do a day trading? Nasa sa'yo yan. That is the answer to that. Thank you, ah. All right. Okay. So let me try to read other questions. Cheryl Sosa. Cheryl, teka lang, Cheryl Sosa. Let me just read your question. Okay. Nawala yung question. Wait lang, wait lang. Anong name sa TikTok, coach? Sabi ni Zip Gaming. Coach MirandaMiner po ang name ko. Hubert Maningas. Coach, ano po ba yung coverage ng BS? Sinagot ko na po yan. Okay. Coach, anong gagawin after ma-hit ng 4.618 sa extension? Look, if the 0.4618 is na-hit dito, ang gagawin mo ganito. If na-hit na yan, aakit ka sa mas mataas na retracement, yung pinaka-mother of all retracements mo. Kasi that's an extension, no? Teka lang, let me just try to refresh the BTC, no? Magandang tanong yan, no? Kung na-hit na yung extension, then don't use the extension. Look for the retracement on the previous higher high formation. So let me try to do a demo. Okay. So di ba, mabilis na demo lang, no? For example, let me do an extension here, no? So you get your higher high, you get your first first swing down, get your retracement, yun ang iyong magiging extension. If it's actually going down, if it's actually going even downwards here, kukunin mo yung previous support dito. Titingnan mo yung previous support, yung mas malalim pa dyan, aatras ka. No, but if you actually do a retracement, for example, you do this particular retracement, ito yung kinuha mong retracement. For example, we do a smaller fib here. You remember, you can actually do fib on all different time frames. For example, I do the fib here, retracement here. For example, lang I do it here. Let's try to wait for Investa. Ayan. For example, I do an extension here, no? Yan. Tapos yung sinasabi mo, what if coach, itong extensions dito, this 618 ito, yung 45, 480, and this one was hit, the 51, and this one is hit. What if that's hit, no? That's fine. Kung kung ito ay lumagpas na dyan, then you need to go back. Remember, this is the extension. This is the extension. Pag ito lumagpas na dyan, okay, natanggal, let's remove all of this, no? For example, this is actually your downward trend. This is your impulse, no? This is your impulse. So for example, this is your major downward trend, and this is your impulse pataas. Obviously, your impulse is your shorter trend, no? On a shorter upward trend on a longer downward trend. That is your impulse, no? So if this impulse, let's say this impulse go up even further here, no? So what will you do is this time, this retracement now is what you will use. Ito na yung gagamitin mong retracement. Bakit? Why are you going to use this now? Kasi lumagpas na siya doon sa major 6182, which is $51,000. Ito yung gagamitin mong retracement na. Ito yung impulse, this is your impulse, palakihin ko ng konti yan. Yan. This is your impulse, and you were actually when the price is actually at $46,000, iniisip mo, you're trying to measure hanggang saan siya aakyat dito until where this particular impulse will go even higher. So what you want to do is actually wait for this to break out at the 0.618 level, and if it breaks out 618 level, wag mo nang gamitin yung extension dito. You need to use this fib retracement already, your major fib retracement sa kaliwa. You need to use this now. The only reason why we are using the extensions, because nung mga panahon that the impulse is just at this level, okay, hindi pa siya lumalagpas ng 382, this 382 level, it's still not going above the 382 level. Walang kwentang gumamit ng ganitong retracement because wala naman siyang purpose. Remember, what we are teaching here is that the use of Fibonacci is para saan ba? What are you trying to measure? If you're trying to measure the retracement of this impulse area, if you're trying to measure this, and it's not yet above the 382, what is the purpose of this fib? Wala siyang purpose. Wala siyang purpose because the purpose of this fib is for you to know if it's going to break the 0.5 and the 618 of this impulse area. But 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, it's only within this area. So walang kwenta tong malaking fib na to. You need to erase this. But because it's actually already trying to go up even higher at $46,000, and then it makes sense now, it makes even sense now to use your bigger retracement fib. Now, if it actually goes even higher than that, then it's a whole different story altogether. Lahat tayo mayayaman na talaga, no? Because kung bumili ka ng 29,000, lumagpas na naman ng 60,000 ito, I don't think we need to talk about fib anymore. I think we need to talk about how can you celebrate with a 1 bottle of beer with me. Kasi lahat kayo nag-hodl. Diba? I think ang question natin hindi na dapat, Coach, anong kailangan fib gamitin? Dapat ang kailangan natin question is, anong pwedeng inuming beer? Kasi from $29,000, pumalo na ng 46,000 at papalo pa ng 60,000. Dapat ang tamang tanong is, anong pwedeng inuming beer? Diba? No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Anyways, hey, Ventilador Gaming, welcome sa'yo dito. Thank you. Ayun, Technical Evo, sana nasagot ko yung tanong mo. Medyo mahaba yung sagot ko sa tanong mo. Alright, thank you. Okay, Wubert, nasagot ko na. Thank you din. Yongko, nasagot ko na din. Thank you. Intermediate is going to be on August 22. So wala po akong klase from now until August 21. No? I'm actually on a rest because we're going to focus on many business partnership. Napakarami po, no? We have so many business partnerships today, and I will let you guys know very, very soon yung mga official announcements natin. Alright. Ano ang tip to sell on tranches? What is the tip to sell on tranches? Okay. Ako, I don't recommend you sell tranches on BTC, okay? If it's going upwards. Okay. Now, let me try to do a quick demo for you guys. No? How to sell on tranches. Alright. I think that's a very valid question. Okay. So, for example, nakabili ka ng 60,000, isulat natin. You were able to buy 100,000 USD, 100,000 pesos of BTC at $60,000. $60,000, no? Okay? Nakabili ka niyan. 100,000 pesos of BTC at 60,000 USDT. Now, gumamit ka ng mga indicators. It's really on a bearish trend. You use EMA 50, EMA 200, nag-death cross na. Kailangan mo na talaga siyang bitawan. So what you need to do is you need to try to sell 20% of your 100,000 pesos. Okay, sell. So it now becomes an 80,000 pesos. So let's say the 100,000 pesos BTC of 60,000, assuming lang, no, for example, this is 0.5 BTC, assuming, no, all right, para madali yung sample natin. All right. So, if it went down to 80,000, if it went down into, let's say, 50,000 BTC, for example lang na, we need to have a lot of time to discuss this pa. Example lang. So, nagbago ba yung number ng BTC mo? Hindi. 0.5 pa din yan. Paper loss yan. That's a paper loss. Alright. Now, what you need to do, okay, I'm just making an example, but I'm not recommending you cut loss or you do, what's this? At pag bulang market, you don't cut on BTC. Ha? You cut on altcoins. That's fine. Alright. So, what you need to do is 50,000 BTC. So, ang gawin mo dyan ganito. Magbenta ka ng 0.1 BTC. Sell 20% of your units. Okay? So, 0.4 na lang yan. 0.4 na lang, no? Okay? So, it went down to 0.4 na lang units kasi you sold already, no? And then, after that, ang gagawin mo, yung pinagbentahan mo na 20%, ayun ang ipangtataya mo on other winning trades. Okay? Kabaligtaran naman, if you are on an altcoin, let's say altcoin, right? And then, ang meron kang 100,000 pesos, for example, and then you entered at ADA at 1.2, the total number, let's say, is 80,000 units. Okay. 80,000 units, no? 80,000 units. All right. Now, when ADA went up to 1.4, makinig mabuti ha. Listen very carefully ha. When ADA went up to 1.4, your money, it's still 80,000 units. It's still 80,000 units. Makinig ha. Listen carefully. But the new price of your wallet is already at 130,000 pesos. Okay? 130,000 pesos. So, sell on tranches mean that you need to sell partially, let's say, partially 20% or 16,000 units. 16,000 units of your ADA position. That is your profit already. That is your profit na. Profit mo na yun. Okay, that's your profit already. So that kapag ang and then leave, withdraw the 30,000 pesos. Okay? Magiging 100 withdraw your 30,000 pesos profit, and whatever is the equivalent units will be left. Iwan mo yung original capital mo. I-withdraw mo yung profit, bumili ka ng something for you. Now, if it goes down, nag-profit ka na. Right? If it goes down, the entire 80,000 unit is not impacted. You already reduced your units. No? All right. That is selling on tranches. You sell partly to take the profit. Iiwan mo yung original capital, and if that further grows, and then at least bawi ka na, you already earned profits. No? You already earned profits. So, technically, you actually try to sell, your profits, and then iwan ka ng konting capital. For you to be able to, take out your profit and leave. You do this on altcoins during bull market. Diba? So, Dime, na-miss ko na kayong class nyo. So, sana nakatulong sa iyo yan. Tsaka pag position trader ka, you need to widen your risk appetite. Kasi, pwede kang tamaan ng mga volatility, lalo na sa spot market. It's okay. It's okay. Guys, I will tell you I will tell you. Okay? In my spot wallet, if I look at it, sometimes I see a 50,000 peso drawdown. Ibig sabihin, sa spot wallet ko, there are times, pag nagre-retrace si Bitcoin, my wallet goes down. But, nawalan ba ako ng units? No, I don't. Now, the next day, nag-recover si market. No? The drawdown is removed, totally removed. Kumita pa ako. So, for me, kung hindi ko ginawa yon, Natalo ako because I sold part of my BTC when it was 34. Now it's 46 already. So yes, there's gonna be some drawdowns, but if you are I am a swing trader. I am actually an investor in BTC, and I'm a position trader in altcoins, no, in spot market. I actually trade. I do day trade in futures, but on the spot market, I just let go. I leave my money there, let it go. Especially it's a bull market. It's a bull market. Okay. So, I hope tayo nakatulong sa iyan, ha? Alright? Uh, Thank you, Nida, for all of your messages. Salamat. Sa mga nasa TikTok, hello, hello. Thank you. Oh, niya pala si Rad. Rad, thank you for being in TikTok, ha? Sige, manage mo muna yung mga questions dyan. Thanks, Rad, ha? Si Rad, mentor natin yan. Thanks for being there. Alright? Zip Gaming, salamat, Coach. Pa-shout out new subscriber. Thank you. Welcome to our channel, Zip Gaming. Pwede bang both scalping at day trading? Yes, pwede din. Pwede rin. Pero find your bread and butter trades. No? If your bread and butter trade is really on day trading, then and find your trade that works for you. Hindi pwedeng tumitira ka ng different types of trades. Sobrang daming effort, less profit. Dapat low effort, big profits. No? Look for your bread and butter, and eventually you'll get a lot of money to buy and do an income replacement already. Okay, overtime na tayo, pero thanks for being here. Okay lang ako mag-overtime. Medyo mahina ba yung audio? Nilalaksan ko na. Sorry, medyo mahina. Laksan nyo na lang po. Kuya Axie, thank you. Magandang gabi. Kurutay Kan, salamat, not skipping ads. Thank you. Vin, sana all. Tama, Coach, sabi ni Martin. Thank you. Sana all may... Oy, Jenna, kamusta na? Oy, Jenna, kamusta? Namiss na kita. Roland, kamusta? Inom tayo. Ano yan? Beer ba yan? Alright, how to buy a car na, Coach? Oy! Ayan ang gusto ko. Picture mo yan. Lagyan mo ng Bitcoin sticker, Coach, is Fib viable po sa 135? Pwede. You could, guys, remember, Fibonacci exists everywhere. No? Kahit yung bulaklak, yung arrangements ng mga bulaklak, bakit napaka-organized, bakit yung arrangement ng sunflower napaka-arranged, no? Bakit may architecture? It's everything because there is a 618 everywhere. It's part of the nature, no? So you could do that anywhere, even small time frames, big time frames, but the only consequence of doing a smaller time frame fib is mabilis lang yung impact niya. Pwedeng mabasag agad sa 618 doon. But if you find a breakout of 618 on a 1-hour time frame, that is going to give you a longer term impact. Alright, guys. Anyways, maraming salamat. Maraming salamat sa inyo. It's already 11:15. Greetings sa mga nasa TikTok. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Let me greet all of you. Bye on Rad, thanks for being there. Thank you sa mga nasa TikTok. Masayahing tulog. Thank you. Jessreel, thank you. Choi, salamat din. Thank you for giving. Ano ba yung mga rose ba yan? May minibigay mo, Choi. Alright, thank you, Choi, Jezreel, thank you din. Ang daming message sa Jezreel. Nida, thank you for being here. Thank you. I think Nida yata to. Alright. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat sa pagtutok. I'm going to be officially live now in TikTok, in Facebook, and also in our YouTube channel. Maraming salamat po sa inyo, and I hope you guys learn, and I hope you become also really profitable like Coach MirandaMiner. No? Trust the system and be part of the many people who are actually giving us a testimony. Be like them, no? Be like them who have testimonials, because napakarami na po nating testimonials, guys. And I can't thank you guys enough. I cannot thank you guys enough for all of this. Yan, no? Yan $200 profit na yan. Congratulations sa'yo. Right? Congratulations sa'yo. Someone even gave me sa profit niya. Maraming salamat. You know who you are. Salamat sa nagbigay ng profit niya. Thank you. And of course, yan, super effective yung system. Be like them. Be like them, no? Yan, no? Traders quotient, no? Be like them. Elite student from team 0.618 earning $60 profit. Be like them as well, no? This one, ito pa, napakaganda nito, no? Itong testimony na to. nag-scalping siya. $464 profit. Grabe. Scalping. Ay, nako. Grabe, grabe. So, be like them. Trust the system. No? Another one. Another testimony. Ayan, testimony. Let's adjust the screen. Yan. Another testimony. $165 profit. Di ba? Another testimony. Ang daming testimonies. Unlimited, non-stop, guys. So, trust the system, learn the system, and be one of those people who are actually already out of the rat race. Because kayang-kaya talaga siyang gawin. You really can do it, and I know you will be profitable as well. Basta, learn, invest on learning, no? And of course, you need to manage your emotions. Huwag kakalimutan, no? Paalala ni Coach, guys, today is a bull market. Say no to FOMO. Alright, before we end our session, sabay-sabay nating basahin to, no? I am profitable trader. I only trade my bread and butter setup. I don't enter just because I see a profitable social media post. I am patient because I know the market will just be there. The market will just be there. Alright, let's all say no to FOMO. Kayang-kaya natin. We're gonna be very, very profitable. And to all of you, maraming salamat. I love you, 3,000. And I hope you guys all stay safe tonight. Have a good rest of your night. And I will see you, all of you, tomorrow, Tuesday, same time, same channel. Maraming salamat sa mga nasa TikTok din, nasa YouTube, and nasa Facebook. Thank you guys and have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye.